really have waited because the ball needs to be in that square before the player. So if we watch here, Nicole makes her run quite early and is in there before the ball is in the square. So had she just waited that little bit, she, would have, the goal would have stood then.
It strikes me as the kind of mistake that Dublin mightn't do later in the season, Cliona. Even tonight, are we expecting them the second half they might come and revert to type?
Well, you would expect so. I mean, obviously they're going to get some very specific feedback at half-time, and I think some of the stuff that they prided themselves on last season, we're not seeing that kind of unity of play in defence and attack. So I would imagine that individual players need to up their game in the second half, and as a unit they just need to go back to what they're really good at, I think.
And I think as well, I suppose what they've lost in Sinead Hearn as well as being a quality player is the free taker and her ability to put the ball over the bar and punish the opposition. So there's been a bit of movement in terms of the Dublin players going taking frees and missing, and it's been moved on to someone else. So that'll need, you need a backup in your free taking as well.
And as well as that, I get it, Dublin are the All-Ireland champions, but I don't want people to think that we're being overly hard on Donegal, because really the performance they've put in, especially with the amount of new players they have, has been really quite phenomenal for this first half.
Yeah, they played with a lot of confidence, and listening to the manager, he's very positive. So, people feed off that and the players will feed off that, and certainly they deserve their lead at half time, and they're playing a nice style of football there. They're kicking the ball in, lots of foot passing.
But we said with that defensive style of play, your forwards have to be on form, and so far today the Donegal forwards have been on form, so we can't criticise them for not taking their opportunities.
The thing is though, Valerie, you were talking there about how Dublin were making defensive mistakes. When you go in at half time and you're a team who's been making mistakes and it's not your usual style, how do you pick up?
Well, I think all the players will be critical themselves and probably know what went wrong and just try to have a quick reflection and then go out in the second half and just work on one or two things. Just each player can improve on one or two aspects. Maybe that's even just getting to the ball first or making a block or a tackle, having kind of goals like that to keep focused.
Well, it remains to be seen. It's certainly been an interesting first half. We'll see if the second half holds. I know the Donegal team are out in the field. We'll go back to our commentary team now of Diane O'Hara, and she's with Oisin Langan.
Thank you very much, Maura Trossett. Donegal leading by 3 at the break. The big reason for that lead is this goal by Karen Guthrie. What a finish it was. Took it beautifully, finished it even better, Diane.
Yeah, God, it was just inch perfect, as I said, and she put all the power behind it. She sent it low, she sent it to the corner. Ciara Trant hadn't a chance. She didn't see it coming at all.
Good to see a player smiling, good to see a player enjoying it.
And smiling with the referee, Oisin.
That's experience, Diane.
Is that right?
Don't pretend you don't know that trick. Don't pretend you never played that trick. So here we go, we're almost ready to rock. Cliona and Valerie were saying during the break that Dublin's work rate has to improve. Maybe their accuracy has to improve, and he knows it, and he will tell them as well. A couple of changes for Dublin, we'll confirm those in just a moment, but obviously Mick Bowen not happy with what he's seen so far. He is happy and he's showing it as well. Maxie Curran, the Donegal manager.
Yeah, exactly, it's fantastic for Donegal, the performance they've got up in the first half. They were becoming predictable, but they're working so hard in the forward line, and their support off the shoulder coming from defence and the way that they break has been fantastic as well, and it's putting Dublin under pressure.
No change for Donegal. They don't need to change. Everything's gone right for them so far.
It's going well. I'd expect they'd open Dublin up for another couple of goal opportunities.
Well, there's a long way to go yet. This will be a huge victory for Donegal in Division 1 of the Little National Football League Division 1. They lead by 3. Carla Rowe. Dublin into the Hill 16 end, which will fill up throughout the half as we edge towards the final part of a treble header here this evening. Here's Kate Sullivan. Sullivan on the move. Donegal bunching around that D. Lauren McGee is one of the players who's in. She's a ball of energy. She'll run through a defence.
Yeah, and she delivers great ball as well.
Rachel Ruddy bringing lots of experience in as well. Didn't play last year, took a year off, but has 2 All-Irelands and 2 All-Stars. Has been unlucky over the years with injury, but back to fitness now. And a fit Rachel Ruddy is an effective Rachel Ruddy.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen Rachel play for years, and she'd just be dying to get back into it now after the year away.
Here's McLaughlin dying to attack, and still that is a brilliant swivel and pivot through. McLaughlin gets it away to her teammate. And a foul, and that was good work by Donegal. Ciara Grant foul in the end, but that was created yet again by Geraldine McLaughlin.
Yeah, and you know, Karen's moved out a little bit out into the centre forward position, where she's kind of switched with Niamh Hegarty, who's gone in full forward, whereas they were playing the opposite a minute ago. And it just shows, I suppose, the flexibility in Donegal's forward line.
Rachel Ruddy, there she is. Missed last year, back this year. Here's Geraldine McLaughlin. Another needless foul there. Jennifer Dunn just grabbing the arm of the onrushing Donegal player. I think it was Ciara Grant. Here's McLaughlin looking for point number 3 and getting point number 3. Trant out to Aoife Kane. Martha Byrne running off the shoulder. Back to Kane. Kane. Siobhan McGrath moved on. Here is Siobhan Woods. Hooks it into the corner. Nicole Owens got it inside, but Donegal get around their players, and Donegal dispossessed, and Donegal give away a free.
Yeah, and all that came from Aoife Kane winning the kick out from the keeper. And you know, I suppose being the free player, being able to pick up a kick out like that and carry it, you're creating an overlap the whole way up.
A little bit loose there from Evelyn McGinley. And it's Nicole Owens who's now going to attempt the free. Carla Rowe missed a couple in the first half. That's going to drop. It's danger. It's a good save by Neat. Cat-like reactions by Aisling Neat, the former Irish basketball international and goal for Donegal tonight. Here is Doherty. And she wins the free. Bit of a push there. Heron kept her head. Donegal go again. Niamh Boyle. Dan, we've talked about the amount of players missing for Dublin, including the 3 Sineads, but Donegal are missing a lot of players as well, so I mean, it's not an excuse for Dublin.
No, it's not. I suppose for neither team, looking at how balanced this game is and competitive, you would have expected a little bit more from Dublin, but you have to hand it, and credit goes to Donegal for the performance so far. Geraldine
McLaughlin allows it to beat her. Here's Megan Ryan. Ryan gets it away to Karen Guthrie. Doesn't catch that one right.
No.
Third wide for Donegal.
And Karen could have had more time on that ball as well. It was free. It was, you know, she had more space to actually have a better shot selection than that.
Dublin noticeably have tried to up the pace. They're running a lot with it. Rachel Ruddy. Lost by McGrath. Really good dispossession there. Fine work by Niamh Hegarty. Screaming for it inside is Geraldine McLaughlin. Oh, it just bounces away from her. She's going to put pressure on Trant. In the end, Trant got it away early enough to avoid the pressure. Here's Aoife Kane. If that had fallen for McLaughlin, she was clean through one-on-one. Here's Lauren McGee. Daughter of former Dublin footballer Johnny McGee, the now manager of Kilmacud Crokes, got them to the Leinster final this year, or last year, you know what I mean. Siobhan Woods. Inside to Aoife Kane. Nice sidestep from Kane, she's fouled. Megan Ryan left a hand in when really there was no need there. Good take. Siobhan Killeen. Off it goes to Nicole Owens, who fancies this one. And that's why, that's a really fine point.
Yeah, and that's what Nicole Owens is very good at doing, is, you know, taking those shots and scoring from play.
Neat. And it's a free in.
Yeah, it was. It needs to be the 14 yards.
Nicole Owens fancies the 2 in a row here. And she'll go even further because there was a bit of back chat. Owens taps it over, and needlessly, Donegal have their lead reduced.
Yeah, they'll be very disappointed with that. You know, they've missed chances up at their own end, and then they're giving away these. It's
Ashley Knee into the path of Katie Heron. Heron inside, gives it to Niamh Carr. Her second year in the panel, Niamh Carr. Motoring nicely, up it goes to Megan Ryan. Ryan still going. McLaughlin's outside, but she's keeping the run going herself. Still going, has the advantage, gets the free.
Yeah, so hopefully Donegal can convert this now. This is from range, you know, it's the top of the D, and you would hope that she'll be able to put this over here, just give them a little bit more confidence again now for this half.
Only 16, this her debut, doesn't lack confidence. This is brilliant to see. Geraldine McLaughlin. McLaughlin winds up, gives this one plenty of air and just enough accuracy. That's a fantastic point. Her third free, her fourth overall. Eva Kane. Eve Collins. Forward it goes. Good catch. Siobhan Woods. Trying to shake off the defender. Carla Rowe. Dublin recycling. Aoife Kane. McGee is with her, but she goes long. It's high risk, it doesn't work. I imagine that will have Mick Bowen very frustrated.
Yeah, and they're trying to go through the centre. Like Dublin, they're not being very patient. When Donegal have everyone sitting back, they're still trying to go through the centre where the population of defenders are.
Foul on Niamh Hegarty, free in for Donegal. And Niamh Hegarty in a bit of discomfort. Let's hope she's okay. Put her body on the line there, real bravery.
Looks like she got stood on.
Niamh Hegarty, an all-star. Curran. Megan Ryan. Megan Ryan collides with McGee and a free in is given. McLaughlin puts it over. She has an unusual style, but the most important thing is it's an effective style, and Maxi Curran knows it.
Yeah, and I think that's what Dublin are missing up the other end, maybe, is consistency with scoring those frees within range.
It's a 4-point game. Siobhan Killeen. Nicole Owens makes it break for her. Sullivan has options. Miss Ames her kick, couldn't find McGuigan. Doherty. So much of Donegal's game relies on fitness and being able to get up and down the park. You wonder this early in the season, will they be able to keep it going for the full 60?
Yeah, that's the question. And you know, looking at it from here, you can see there's only 2 forwards left in the opposition half for Donegal. Everyone else is getting back.
Guthrie, McLaughlin, Guthrie. Guthrie gets the free in. Brilliant play. As we say, 14 seasons now playing with Donegal. She's one of the most experienced ladies footballers out there. Saw a tweet today from Waterford's Michelle Ryan. She's on 19 seasons. What servants they are. Geraldine McLaughlin really punishing the Dubs from frees in the second half. Just leans back into them. It's a kind of beautiful style. Watch this, perfect strike. Oh, it's given away. Here's Guthrie. They're in through Niamh Hegarty. Hegarty gets it away, hooked by Ciara Grant, and that's a good score.
Yeah, fantastic teamwork and speed, accuracy, hand movement, brilliant.
Ciara Trant will be very frustrated with herself there. Good pass by Hegarty, brilliant finish by Grant. Siobhan Killeen scored a point in the first half, but it hasn't really worked for her in the second half or so far since that. And Lindsay Davey is in for Dublin. Again, a very experienced player coming in for a new player. Here's Niamh Collins. Collins turning and twisting. Jennifer Dunn. Dunn is an option in front of her. That's Siobhan Woods. Instead, she goes to Lindsay Davey. McGuigan trying to run in off the shoulder. Good pass, Siobhan Woods. Woods has to go deep. Alban Carey. Down the line it goes from Kate Sullivan. Inside, Alban Carey is left unmarked. Dublin in here. Back it goes to Carey, who kicks it wide. Third wide for Dublin. Aisling Knee. It's a little bit loose as kickouts go, but it does work out eventually. Here's Amy Boyle-Carr trying to get away from Aoife Kane. And Donegal find a bit of space. They love attacking down the wing. Here's Niamh Carr. Carr inside, running onto it, Katie Heron. Heron over the top. Really good take. Moved inside to Geraldine McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to get away from McGrath. Tops it off. And they miss.
Yeah, and that was great work bringing the ball from the defence. I mean, they missed the kick out themselves, but they recovered very well and won it.
I think it was Trassa Doherty who missed in the end. Put it onto her right. Wrong side for a right-footed player. Here's Nicole Owens. Plenty of movement inside. Lindsay Davey, she's already made a difference. Lindsay Davey. Davey still going, looking for Carla Rowe. Back to Davey! Oh, that's a cracking goal!
It made all the difference bringing her on, just in terms of familiarity. Like, that was Nicole Owens delivering the ball into Lindsay, and Carla Rowe was involved in it with an assist, I guess. But, you know, that's the familiarity, and by bringing her on, it just really, really helped.
Brilliant finish by Davey. No chance whatsoever for Aisling Knee. Talk about an impact sub.
Yeah, and some of the points that Donegal have got where, you know, you could think from, I suppose, from where we're sitting, that there could have been a goal chance on. They might need to take some of those.
Guthrie. Guthrie inside. A neat attempted turn by Ciara Grant, trying to use some of her soccer skills, but Donegal lose it and Dublin have it back. And here's Siobhan McGrath. Siobhan McGrath almost lost, then regathered. Kate Sullivan making a break is Owens. Owens trying to get away from Emer Gallagher. Good run by Owens inside to Rowe. Rowe, dummy. Sullivan outside. Davey, McGuigan. Jennifer Dunn was making herself available. McGuigan keeps her run going. McGuigan regathers. Alban Carey. McGuigan falls into the path of Laura McGee. Here's Kate Sullivan. Sullivan with a strike on the run. And misses.
Yeah, you know, you could imagine Donegal will start bringing in some fresh legs, I'd say, because you know, it's a very tough running game that they're putting in, going from forward line back to defend inside the 45. Dublin have made a few changes, so.
Well, McGinley has ran herself into the ground tonight. She's been replaced by Nicole Gordon. Be careful here, Nicole McLaughlin. She's fouled. Lindsay Davey a little bit over enthusiastic perhaps there. Boyle. Amy Boyle-Carr. Good take. Nice turn by Amy Boyle-Carr. Here's Niamh Boyle. Niamh Boyle has a player on the far side screaming for it. She was in loads of space, didn't spot her. The free is given. Just another needless tug of the arm by Dublin. Carla Rowe didn't get away with that. Niamh Heatherton comes in. Heron. Nicole Gordon. Smart defending there by Marta Byrne. Falls to Olwen Carey, but she can't take it into the hand, and Donegal on the break again. Geraldine McLaughlin. McLaughlin turning and twisting and moving well. Out it goes to Katie Heron. It's opening up a bit. Guthrie. Guthrie tops to McLaughlin. She tries to find Guthrie. It's intercepted. It might fall back to Amy Boyle-Carr. It does. Here's a big shot from a long way out from Niamh Hegarty, which she doesn't catch right at all.
So it's starting to look like the first 10 minutes of the game all over again. Dublin are getting back defending in huge numbers now, and Rachel Ruddy was unlucky not to get that break.
Delivered a good ball down to Kate Sullivan, but she couldn't control it. Now it's Emer Gallagher who's trying to sweep up. Is there a danger here that Donegal might just drop back and try and hang on?
It doesn't look like it right now, because they're trying to run the ball. The worry would be if they have it in their legs, if they have the fitness. They've only made one change now in this half, and Dublin have had 4 changes, I think, in total.
Next up for Dublin, by the way, Tipperary in Tip next week. Here is Heron. Heron with the long foot pass. They've mixed it up tonight. Niamh Carr. Back out it goes. Nicole Gordon. Niamh Hegarty. Ciara Grant. Geraldine McLaughlin. Beautiful skills from McLaughlin. Stayed really cool under pressure. Niamh Boyle. Geraldine McLaughlin. She's been spraying the ball all around tonight, hasn't she? Katie Heron.
Yeah, and they're really spreading the Dublin defence right now, so you're just waiting to see if they're going to have someone, you know, take a run into the corner or all that space either side for a long kick pass in.
Niamh Boyle. Megan Ryan overplays it. Carla Rowe. Nicole Owens. Owens couldn't quite get her foot to it, but Davy takes it up. She's on the move. Davy. There's danger for Donegal anytime Davy runs at them. Will that go over? No, it won't. Unlucky. But Davy created something again there for Dublin. McGuigan just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, and since Lindsay's come out, like she's really starting to, she's come onto the pitch, she's really leading the full forward line. And you can see that her own teammates are looking for her. They're very familiar with the runs she's making. They know where to deliver to as well.
Laura Carolyn is in, the Castleknock player. We mentioned that up next for Dublin are Tipperary away. Up next for Donegal are Mayo at home. That's next weekend. Dublin back here on the 23rd of February when they play Mayo. A repeat of the 2017 All-Ireland final. Lots of change for Mayo since. Nicole McLaughlin dispossessed on her way out, but she's backed up. It's a good surging run. Guthrie's the target again. Guthrie takes it. McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes to ground, wins the free. Niamh Collins with a little tug there on McLaughlin.
Yeah, and she probably had no real choice there because...
it was Rachel Ruddy, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, she didn't have much of a choice because Geraldine was gone at that stage.
Kate Fitzgibbon is in. She was named to start but didn't. Aoife Kane goes off. Fitzgibbon of Clontarf, the All-Ireland Intermediate Club champions. Guthrie. Off the woodwork again for a fourth time. She gets a second bite at it. No, she doesn't. She's beaten to it. It's given. Well, if Dublin do squeeze this one out, the woodwork might actually be their player of the match. Laura McGee. Davy runs onto it, does well. Davy back out to Woods. Rowe finds a good pass, fumble by Carolyn. Free out Donegal.
Yeah, like I'd say Carolyn would be disappointed missing that free. It was well within her range, but you know, I'm surprised that the other forwards weren't ready to chase that back in.
Well, Donegal up against the league champions tonight. Dublin winning this competition for the first ever time last season. Donegal have never won the league. They have got to a final. That was back in 2017. They were beaten by Cork, only by a point. Emer Gallagher. Heron from a stopping position, then surges on. Hegarty. Heron. Really good interplay by Donegal. Amy Boyle-Carr. Gordon. Gallagher. McLaughlin. Foul on the way through, free in. McLaughlin causing trouble for Dublin all night. Laura McGee just clawing at her and giving away the free.
So this time I hope you know, Dublin was sitting, or Donegal was sitting in the box for this if it was going to be dropped in.
Heron.
No, going short.
Heron with a beautiful ball back to McLaughlin, who can't keep it under control. Siobhan McGrath. Poked forward by Carey. Broken, and a collision of two Donegal players, and the referee quite rightfully stops it straight away. Two of them very brave in going for the ball. I think it was Niamh Carr and potentially Nicole McLaughlin. Yeah, Cara McLaughlin. Two players who've played incredibly well tonight, Nicole McLaughlin and Niamh Carr.
Yeah, and you could see the commitment to the ball. Like, they obviously didn't see each other, but the commitment was there to retrieve the ball and get it on the break.
Orla Nolan coming in for Dublin. Going off is McGuigan.
It's a great opportunity for, you know, both panels, I think, you know, in a game like tonight or just the league in general, that they can try so many players and get to give them more experience, and, you know, on the big stage as well as playing competitive inter-county matches in Division 1.
Well, Nicole McLaughlin sitting up, which is good. Sister of Geraldine, footballing family. She's up, picking herself up off the canvas. Like Rocky, you might put her down, but you won't keep her down. Nicole Owens. Change being made by Donegal, coming in Shannon McGrody. So Dublin get us going again. Nicole Owens. Davies probing. but it's too close to Knee. And Knee does well, gets it out to Doherty. You could see what they were trying to create there, Diane.
Yeah, they're leaving Lindsay just on the edge of the box, so I think whether it's going to be balls being fired in or just looking for her to, you know, maybe get that crucial goal that Dublin need right now to draw the game.
Donegal turn it over yet again. Brilliant work.
The one thing that you'll have in your mind, though, is that Dublin have so many players to come back into the squad. So, you know, maybe they're sitting this game out, but they'll be back in very shortly, I'm sure.
An attempted long ball over the top, but Donegal intercept, and out it goes to Trassa Doherty. Dublin get it back to Lindsay Davey. Davey inside to Siobhan McGrath, who was an all-star last year. Back out it goes to Siobhan Woods. Siobhan Woods looks for Rowe, who's fouled, and it's a free into Dublin.
And like Dublin have the experience, you know, they know how to close out games at this stage, and they know, you know, they need a goal back, and they're running out of time, so they'll be very composed now and trying to claw their way back, and they'll have the belief to do it.
So she's had a good game, the player of the match. Your selection tonight, Diane, is from Donegal. Tell us who.
Yeah, it's obviously a tough one between Karen Guthrie, Geraldine McLaughlin, Niamh Hegarty. They've all played incredibly well. Megan Ryan's played well as well, but I'm going to go with Karen Guthrie because of the immense number of balls that she's won. She's been very difficult to mark all day. People, they doubled up on her, and every time she, you know, bar once or twice, she came out on top and put in a huge shift in defending, as well as winning those nice long balls into the forward line for herself.
Dublin have really missed Sinead Ahern's free taking tonight.
Yeah, it's the difference. You know, they'd be 3 points ahead if they'd scored the 6 that were in range. So I think that would be something that they'll work on, and they do need, you know, if anything ever did, please God, not happen to her, but I'm just saying, if she, you know, is ill or something for a game, they do need to have a second free taker.
Nicole McLaughlin, the All-Star centre back last season. It's free into Dublin. She was actually the All-Star full-back last season. Here is Nicole Owens, runs into trouble, tries to recycle, can't do so. Donegal funneling back numbers and doing what they need to do, but Lindsay Davey isn't giving up. And here is Niamh Carr. Good ball move to Niamh Hegarty. Donegal breaking out of defence. This is really good stuff. Siobhan McGrath. We will have a lot of injury time because of the injury to McLaughlin. Donegal will still fancy their chances. Here's Heron. Guthrie, the player of the match. Guthrie just taking as much out of it as she can.
Yeah,
Katie Heron goes to ground, free for Donegal. There'll be no rush to take it.
No, and you can see that Karen Guthrie is getting tired as well, coming back. You know, from the full forward line, the whole way back down each time defending. And I think Donegal have to stay really composed now and play very smart, because, you know, as we were just saying earlier, Dublin have the experience. They're 3 points down. That's one kick of the ball. You know, if they get a goal, and they're leaving Lindsay Davey right there on the box for that. So the pressure is really as much on Donegal as it is on Dublin now for the last few minutes.
Roisin Friel from Termon is in. No arguments from anyone as Karen Guthrie's Player of the Match award is announced over the PA system. Nicole Gordon. Meg Ryan. Out it goes to Niamh Boyle. Boyle. Niamh Hegarty. Karen Guthrie. Guthrie loses it, then gets it back. Hegarty. Free out to Donegal. Nick Bowen frustrated with what he's seen so far tonight. Still 4 minutes to go of injury time, so someone could pull this one out of the fire yet.
And Donegal would want to be careful as well not to start playing the ball around, because you could see there Dublin were hunting in packs. They still look very, very fresh and they were chasing them down, so one hour they'll lose the ball.
Heron has runners, has options. One of them is short and Roisin Friel. Niamh Hegarty. Friel onto it again. Move forward. Nicole Gordon. Back to Friel. Friel goes with the long ball. It's great if it works out, which it does to Guthrie. Oh, she loses it under pressure from Niamh Collins, but then gets it back, and that is why she is the player of the match tonight. Katie Heron. McLaughlin, as we say, an All-Star nominee last year. Moved on by Emer Gallagher. Good probing run by Niamh Boyle. Taking it down the wing, Niamh Carr. No, she doesn't have to go forward, she just has to keep it. Friel.
It's risky though, holding possession. There's still a couple of minutes left in it like this, and there's a lot of space up front. If Donegal were to deliver a ball in, they have great space to create some scores.
Back it goes. It's like watching the Dubs, just keeping the ball, soaking it up. And if you're good enough to do it, why not?
Yeah, and if you have the confidence.
Watching the other Dubs, I should say. Moved back by Hegarty.
I'm surprised Dublin aren't loading up, putting pressure on Donegal right here. Like, this is the opportune place to turn over possession.
Forward it goes from Trassa Doherty. Intercepted. Maybe, just maybe, there's a chance for Dublin. Ruddy. He tried to move it inside to Carla Rowe, can't find her. They'll get a second chance here. Fitzgibbon, she's fouled. And Dublin have a minute and a half to rescue this. They have to get a goal though. Nicole Owens is heading off, coming in. Ava Rutledge of Kilmacud Croke's named to start but didn't. Ruddy. Surging forward, Niamh Collins loses the ball. Guthrie, she's dropped deep, she will go where she's needed. Shirley McLaughlin. McLaughlin out wide. Niamh Boyle. Down the line they go. Guthrie. Is there another score for Donegal? Guthrie is bearing in on goal. She fancies this. Is this to be the icing on the cake, the insurance score? Oh, that's a fantastic score from Karen Guthrie, who's on 1-4 for the evening. Donegal closing in on a famous victory, and they've done it. Donegal have created a bit of a shock.
They sure have, Oisín. I think from my own point of view, I mean, looking at the team sheet, the unfamiliarity, they're in great shape. They're very, very fit. It's incredible what they pulled off here tonight in, the backyard of the Dublin Ladies in Croke Park. They've